Can you talk for a moment?
Yes.
A couple of things. The Associated Press is now going through me to get to you. They still won't talk to you.
Tell them no. I am glad you came by. Would you close the door, please? I have been wondering, how is it, do you think, that the Montgomery Home News originally got wind of the acquisition of the Rabbit's wedding?
Oh. Well, it's a good question.
Yes. Children's literature would not seem to be foremost in the minds of editors there. Yet they had intimate knowledge of our holdings. Jane has no record of a special request from the local media.
Countless people have access to information about our holdings. Librarians from around the state, the public at large.
And you.
Well, sure. And me. And you. And Jane. And the library board, the
I
staff.
found it odd that when the story broke in the Home News, you had such awareness, such memory of the title being part of our collection. And you also told me that your family
Subscribes to the Montgomery Home News, I see.
And that morning after the story appeared, you were unusually late for work. You seemed preoccupied. I would even say suspicious when you came to me with the headline.
I was late that morning, if you must know, because I am the sole caregiver of my infirm widower father, whose ailments are multiple. That morning he soiled himself, and I had to tend to it. Do you require more explanation than that? I'm a private person, Miss Reed. I'm a bookish, peculiar, 28-year-old man who still lives with his father out of obligation to him, or maybe out of fear that if I leave that house, I will have to face myself and my place in this world. Do you really think that I tipped off the Home News? Do you think that I scrawl in childlike hand words that are odious and ugly to me? Do you know who Juliet Hampton Morgan is?
Thomas,
Juliet Hampton Morgan was a refined and intelligent Southern lady who worked as a reference librarian at the city library here in Montgomery. Like very few white folks in town, she was troubled by the treatment of Negroes on Montgomery buses. So, during the time of Rosa Parks and the boycott, she wrote a letter to the editor that appeared in the Montgomery Advertiser, right there in the Tell It to Old Grandma column for all to see, with her name signed to it, praising the efforts of Dr. King and his Montgomery Improvement Association, and those who chose taxis and carpools and shoe leather over the bus system. And oh, what a little black ink in a Montgomery newspaper, any Montgomery paper, can do to stain a person. She was sneered at work. She was spat at the bus stop. She was clucked at church, at the drugstore, at the butcher, while crossing the street, or waiting in line for a movie. Wherever she might have been, the good white men and women of Montgomery called her all manner of names. And they didn't just throw epithets. They threw bricks. Good Southern bricks, made from good Southern clay, right clear through the windows of that house that she shared with her mother. One night she pulled back the lace curtain to find a cross blazing orange on their front lawn. The next day, Miss Juliet Hampton Morgan abruptly quit the city library. The push of the world was taking toll on her. Her high blood pressure was higher than usual. And one night, at bedtime, the thin-skinned, deep-thinking Miss Morgan took her prescription pills, perhaps one or two extra for reinforcement, and switched off the lamp, and never woke to see another morning in Montgomery. I know this story by heart because my first job after college was at the city library, where I was assistant to Miss Juliet Hampton Morgan. I was her witness, Miss Reed, unable to guide her or protect her or save her. Her story is my story too, Miss Reed. But even without me telling it, you should have thought better of me.